Hello there. Continuing our journey through the Old Testament, we're in Genesis. I mentioned chapter 33 was when Jacob went to meet Esau as he was wandering, as he was fleeing from Laban now. He runs into Esau and gives him gifts and all that, and they kind of part ways. Sort of, mutually not like we're super happy to see each other, but, we're not going to kill each other right now. Yeah. No, they're... Anyway, Genesis 34, Simeon and Levi massacre the men of Shechem. That's a pretty triggering whole escapade there, event. It's kind of crazy. But one way to take care of your enemy, though, that's for sure. Anyway, and, defending your sister's honor and all that is important. Genesis 35, I don't think they should have done it the way they did it. Chapter 35, revival in Jacob's life. Okay, God speaking to Jacob, calling him back to Bethel, saying, I'm going to use you, I'm going to bless you, your family, and all of that, all the things that I promised Abraham and Isaac, I am now promising you, Jacob. Chapter 36, the family of Esau, whole genealogy. I kind of like that whole long list because it just tells us that, God is in the details. God is in the details of our lives and our families, our people, our genealogies, our generations. Chapter 37 is when the story of Joseph really begins. Up to the end of Genesis is all about Joseph, except a small bit about Judah. But Joseph has dreams, and of course he goes around and tells his brothers, and they're not happy with him, so they sell him into slavery. It's a really quick summation of that. Chapter 38 is that brief chapter in the middle there where we talk about Tamar and the sin of Judah and all of that, so that's pretty interesting. Chapter 39, Joseph is sold into the house of Potiphar. Does pretty well there until his wife tries to accuse him of attacking her and all of that, and he's like, nope, that didn't happen. But Potiphar had to save face anyway and threw Joseph into prison. I think if Potiphar's wife I think if Potiphar really believed his wife, Joseph would have just been killed right then, because Potiphar was the chief executioner. I mean, really, that's what he did. So I think if he believed her, yeah, that would not have ended the same way. Joseph goes to jail, to prison, basically. Not like we think of jail, more like a pit. Pits and pits and pits. Kitty needs to stop playing with my tripod. Chapter 40, Joseph interprets dreams in prison. That's pretty cool, because then he interprets two prisoners' dreams, and they both have different dreams, the baker and the chief wine dresser. And they get released eventually, and they forget to tell anybody about it. Well, one of them gets released, the other one gets killed. That's kind of the gist of that. It's like, this is how you know that dream was actually interpreted correctly by Joseph, was that it immediately happened. Sometimes interpretations of prophecy and dreams don't happen right away. We're still waiting on a few, obviously, end times kind of stuff, but a lot of stuff has been fulfilled in the New Testament. So it's pretty fascinating to really begin reading about that. And Joseph is a very big picture of Jesus. You can look at his life like that as well, all the similarities to Jesus' life, but we're not going to get into all that right now either. But again, he was a real person, just like the rest of these people, the forefathers of God, the forefathers of Israel. Anyway, Genesis 42, Joseph meets his brothers in Egypt, and the brothers, of course, they're starving in Canaan, and we'll get back into I'll just start chapter 42 in the next video. Thank you.